A lot of you have been asking, what heart defect does Julia have? What does it look like? And how are we going to fix it? So I wanted to take this opportunity to kind of draw things out, as I understand it at least. So your heart has four chambers, and it's divided by a wall called the septum. And then the upper chambers are separated from the lower chambers by two valves. There's one called the tricuspid valve, and then there's another called the mitral valve. And so the oxygenated blood is going from the lungs to the body through this side here, and it's basically blowing through here and going on out. Now, it returns deoxygenated blood from the body to the lungs. And if you remember from high school biology, it's kind of the blue color. So when the heart is working properly, that's the way it's supposed to go. Now, in Julia's case, there is a hole in her heart in the septum called an atrioventricular septal defect. The upper chambers are the atria, the lower chambers are the ventricles, and so there is a hole, and where there should be two valves, there's actually one common valve. And it's kind of going in between, and it's sealing up very well, but obviously this is a condition that can't last forever, because what's happening is the oxygenated blood from the lungs is migrating across this hole and going back to the lungs and putting excess pressure on the lungs. And so what that looks like is she starts breathing heavily, she can't catch her breath, and literally she's trying to live her life like she's running a marathon all the time. So obviously her body can't sustain this forever. And so what they're going to do is, let me kind of clear all this off for a second here so you can get a better view, is that what they want to do is take a little piece of the sac around her heart called the pericardium, and they're going to take a little piece off of that and start building up this wall. And they're going to take that valve that was there, and they're going to split it in two, and they're going to suture it to the wall that they've built up. And then they're just going to keep on building until all of the chambers are separated the way God intended. And so that way, all of the blood is going to be going where it should and not where it shouldn't. Now that surgery is scheduled for January 17th. Okay, and the thing between now and then, she's on a bunch of different drugs to kind of keep her comfortable. What she's basically slipping into when the defect is there is basically congestive heart failure. So she's basically dealing with a problem that her heart can't sustain what her body is asking it to do. But on January 17th, they're going to go and they're going to do this procedure. And between now and then, the thing that I'm kind of asking people to pray for is, in the absence of that repair, I'm kind of asking for people to pray for just a little legion of angels to kind of come along this hole in the heart and keep that blood going where it should be going instead of where it shouldn't be. So if you could pray for that, pray for comfort for Julia as the symptoms progress. Pray for just discernment on the part of the doctors, and also pray that the parents don't climb the walls as they watch their child do this. So thank you for your prayers. Thanks for watching this, and we'll be talking to you soon. Watch for more developments on our blog, jchriscook.com, and thanks for your concern.